Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8. So you might remember last episode we set up the SPS. It's idle right now because it's not got any like combs going into these things. I set up some power. I've got a new power system right here. I'll show you that in a sec. I've also set up this horrible looking thing right here. I might pretty this up a little bit. A couple of half slabs or something around here, that would do it. What I've got here is a network receiver. So this is just going to be on our refined storage system. I've got the card already. Let's make sure I actually link it to the right one. There we go. I've got an elite exporter. I've got one of these and it's got a distributor module with chemical oxidizers. All of them should be pushed in through the top. And then all that we're waiting for, if I can land on there again. There we go, good. All we're waiting for, so wasted combs will be put into the modular router. That'll be distributed between all of the oxidizers. I don't know how to do a round robin. I might be able to do it. Let's have a look. Open that up. Okay, it is on round robin. Sweet. That's exactly what we want to see. So what this will do is the combs will obviously come in here and they'll be distributed out. But the elite exporter, I've set it so redstone mode only work without a redstone signal. And then I've got this detector right here. If the wasted combs in our system drops below 1,000, so if it goes to 999, it will do a redstone signal. That will then cause this thing to stop exporting. That way we keep some wasted honeycombs because we need some to generate more, don't we? Because we need some. I mean, we've got quite a lot in there right now, thinking about it. Because of this thing. Yeah, this is my other tower, which I'll go over in a sec. I didn't think about that. How many... Okay, that's still empty. That is empty. We should go and have a look in our B place. Okay, there's like a little bit. There's not much radiation in here, but after... Oh, I just killed a bee. Why are you not all angry with me? That's interesting. Oh, come on. That should be quite a lot. Yeah, that's 3,000. No, 1,000. Okay, that's a lot of radiation. It would have done the click, click, click thing, but it can't because, I don't know, reasons. Sounds are still a bit off right now. I didn't see how much was in there, to be fair. But anyway, we want to keep... What is that one? That's a wasted. Okay, it got some right there. Yeah, we want to keep a couple so we can keep that going, just in case like we run out of radiation in there completely, like we did the other day. But we have got over 10,000 radioactive combs, and we built the SPS. That's the thing that was gonna like bite us in the bum because I didn't account for the polonium and the plutonium for the SPS, did I? But looks like we're good for now, at least. But yeah, the wasted combs will come in here and it will feed this. What I've done over here is we've got 4 nitro reactors, which took flipping ages to autocraft. Because it has to do everything, doesn't it? It has to do like each of the individual versions nitro reactor. So this thing. So it has to do the spirited ones first, and then the niotic, and then the blazing, and then hardened, basic, starter. Yeah, so that was quite a lot for that to autocraft. And then up here, I thought this looked pretty cool. So, oh, I need to grab one of the seeds out of here. Is any of the... Oh, that one's got 2 seeds already. Perfect. So, again, what I'm doing here, I've got 2 more seeds. Oh, that's a point. Oh, sweet. This one's giving me more seeds as well. I can pop these in here. I didn't have enough ice to make the ice seeds, but this thing here is giving us ice. I'll go over this in a sec, but what do you think? I think it looks pretty cool, especially in this, like, come on, land, there you go. In this, like, area, I like the frame draws. So this is blue ice. These are all frame drawed for blue ice. Then we got coal blocks right there. We got redstone blocks. We got the uranite blocks. Just framed them up. I thought it looked pretty cool. Like from above, it looks really cool. But yeah, what we're doing here, is any of those giving me any more? No, they haven't. Brilliant. What we're doing here is we're generating the essence. This modular router is pulling all of that essence from all of these. So like, if you notice down here, there's 0 of all the essence for the ice. What it's doing is it's pulling that in and it's shooting it straight over to these crafters. So I've got one crafter for each. I could have used a basic crafter, but they're so cheap to like upgrade. It made sense just to make the big ones. But what this is doing is when it gets 9 of this essence, 9 of the ice essence, it turns into 20 packed ice. And we've got a second recipe, which then just exports, well, it does a craft of 9 of the packed ice into blue ice, and puts it in this slot here, which is then pulled out from downstairs from one of these routers. I can't remember exactly which one it is. And then these routers here will, flipping heck, these routers will, like one of them is specifically for uranite, so all the uranite is all backed up in these, which is pretty good. And when one of these needs like some uranite, it will just like shoot it in there. And same with redstone, same with coal, and same with ice if we had any. But I think the blue ice is going to take its time. Although we're pretty much there. I did sort of put a couple in here already. Like I had a few already in my system, so I just chucked them in. Blue ice. I don't have any anymore. Ice. I might have just chucked them all in this. Yeesh. Fair enough. Right. Anyway, so this, no idea why that has changed its colours. It's odd. I think if I do one of those, yeah, just a block update, that's fine. So yeah, we don't really need to use this anymore, I don't think, unless we need like polonium or the polonium and plutonium. Unless we need these pellets for anything else, we don't really need it anymore. So the last thing left to do is for me to put this card in the system. Actually, it's not the last thing because I forgot I need to change the configs on all these sides. So I'll be right back once I've done that to all 12 of these, and we can get this running. Oh, by the way, all of those are connected in there, the nitro reactors, to this. And I've set a limit of 1 million. Maybe I'd stick power surge on, but it's going to chuck 1 million RF per tick in this, because each one of those is near enough 500,000 per tick. So we've got 2 million coming out of our very plain looking concrete, white concrete build right here. But we don't really need those yet. So, right, anyway, all of these are upgraded as well. I've got all the upgrades in my system. I forgot to put those upgrades in. Upgrade. Okay, they're all here. Right, last thing left to do is lob in the network card like that. We should see our combs start going down. They are. I didn't put any upgrades in the one in the blue skies. I think I can do a slash back. Oh, hello. I did just reload. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Just chucking all the combs. Why are you not going in here? Do I have to set this? Oh, you absolute... No, 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 no. Should be fine. Bottom input back. Why are you... Oh, hello. Why are you not putting the side config gases back? Is that not the back? What's going on? Okay. Gases. Bottom is definitely not the bottom. front. Brilliant. It's the front. You can't quiet these down, can you? No. Amazing. Ah, I thought I had... That is the front. Gotcha. Right, there we go. All of them are set, so they'll push out to the back. This is now... Oh, that's a point. I can show you it. This is now doing the old Sparky Spark, and is producing some antimatter. And I've got 6 so far, so that's pretty good. 6 millibuckets. I mean, I need 1,000, but 6 is pretty good. It's getting there. If we get down to... So this is going down quite slowly. Speed upgrades. I could put stack upgrade as well. Let's do stack first, otherwise it will use my speed. Stack upgrade. One of these. Speed. I know I should probably just put a creative exporter on this instead, and then you don't need stack or speed upgrades, but for science I'm not going to. Okay, there you go. That's all of them running. And then when it's done with one of them, it will shoot it out. I don't know if you can see laser beam. Okay, laser beam is not going right now. I think when one of them runs out, it will like chuck another stack in there. These are a bit weird. Like, I've noticed that with our thingy over here. But that should be getting us quite a bit of antimatter. We're up to 9 already in the couple of, like, a minute that I was just talking. It's just going to take ages as well. I should have mentioned that. It's going to take ages, but... My goodness. Okay, it needs a lot more power. Maybe I'll bump that up. The pipes are going to... Yeah, the pipes are going to fill up before... yeah, before anything else. I don't know how much power this takes. I might go look it up really quick, because... Max, like, efficiency, how much power is this going to take? Because if it's the case, I might have to expand my little farm I've got up here and maybe add a couple more reactors. It's probably the idea right there. Right, let me go have a look this up. One sec. Okay, here is what I found out. So, it says the antimatter per tick scales linear with the amount of energy available. The maximum conversion rate is 2 millibuckets of polonium converted to 2,000 millibuckets. They use a decimal point instead of a comma, so like 2 dot like that. But in the UK we use a comma. Okay, they don't look very different when you do that, so that's a comma right there. So yeah, we do this for 2,000, and like 2 million looks like that. But anyway, sorry, where was I? I was gonna say, so the energy input needed for this is 800 MFE per tick. Now I don't know what MFE means, because that could be 8,000. Like, the M doesn't make sense to me, so I'm going to try and figure that one out, because you'd think it would be a million, but I know Mechanism has like a weird unit, like mega, instead of... Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll go look that up. One sec. Okay, so what I've been able to find out, this is off a comment that I found on Reddit, because trying to search for MFE, everyone just says million, right? But I think it is a million. MFE. So it could take 800 million FE per tick. 800 million, and I'm putting 1 in, which explains why we aren't getting, like, you know, the progress going, because it can't. I can't do that right now. But we are putting in 1 million. I'm leaving it at 1 million because why not? Hopefully this can sustain 1 million. I assume it can, because there's 4 of them, so you'd expect it to. This is putting in via these 2 flux points, right? Flux plugs, sorry. It's also 8,000 FE per tick, 8,800, I should say. But yeah, this is just ploughing through. See how much antimatter now. 32. Okay, that's going to take us a little bit. I need to chunk load that area as well. I might as well do this area, because why not? Sweet, so that's going to get us some antimatter eventually. I think we might end up filling up the pipes at some point. For some reason, the one probe doesn't show you how much is in the pipes anymore. It used to. I don't know if it's just not been updated for mechanism yet, but yeah, it's not showing it. It's a bit weird. It shows like the power in the chemical oxidizers right here. It's odd. But this should run all the time. I don't know what happens when it rains in the overworld, because it does seem to go dark here. I don't know if this turns off. One way we could turn everything off is just to put blocks over these, and then it can't see the sun. Might be a thing. Might be a thing we do. But this is working. We're getting antimatter. It's pretty boss. Wow. Right. Now we're getting antimatter. I should probably set something up. So, okay, where's... I've probably got some ender chests. I can just get that to chuck in the system when it's done. Side config. It shouldn't take anything. Energy is fine. Gases... It's just coming in from the top, I believe. Yeah. Why can it accept pigments? That's really weird. Let's turn that on slurries. Infuser types. That's fine. Right, anyway, so that should, when it's done, give us an antimatter. It should give us 3 overall. 3 and a bit. I mean, we won't get a bit because it's not how it works, right? But if we go to combs, gone for about 6,000. No, more than that. God, it's a lot going through right there. But yeah, that's just going to be sat here for a while doing its thing. So whilst that happens, I think we're going to do something a bit different. Now, as many of you might know, the Apotheosis mod got added in a recent patch. Why have I only got 1 chicken? I swear I should have like 1 billion chickens over here. Okay, there's a chicken. Happy birthday, there we go. We got ourselves a mimic spawn egg. Now, what we can do with this is, if we go find a spawner, you can use Silk Touch on spawners now, by the way, and it just picks it up, because that's a thing with Apotheosis. But what we can also do, and we might go do this downstairs to our other 2 spawners. We've got a Blaze spawner and Enderman spawner down there, haven't we? We can set up a mimic spawner, which will be kind of good, but we first need a spawner. So we've got a load of these broken spawners from Spirit, but we don't want those. We want to get a cardboard box. Do I have spawners in these? There's bee's nest. I do have a spawner in there. I have no idea what's in it, so this will be a bit of a surprise. There's a Vindicator spawner. I don't even know where... Oh, I got that from a pirate ship a while back. Slimy nest. Okay. Oh, I don't have any sawdust. Never mind, I do have sawdust. Right, we're gonna get ourselves a bunch of cardboard boxes, and we are gonna probably go find... Let's have a look at the map. On the map you can sometimes see, like... Oh, there's one. I'm looking for one of these. Is that the one I always go to? Stony Peaks. No, that's the one I always go to down there. So... waypoint, set a temporary waypoint, and we're going to go find ourselves a roguelike and get ourselves a spawner. At some point, I might deal with these raiders. I'm not sure how you do deal with them. Do you just like burn them down? There's also this raiding village thing, raider thing. Is that a big bell in there? That is a bell. That's pretty cool. So over here, we're going to use cardboard box. It doesn't need to be anything like special. I've been in here, I think, right? Because, yeah, I've already been in this one. Never mind. We'll go find a different one. Okay, instead of going for a roguelike, we've got these things. This might be quite fun to have a look around. I know there is some in here. Some spawners. So we need to just... I've not been in one of these yet. Okay. There you go, there's a spawner. Skeleton. We'll have that. Thank you. Do we do the rest of it? No, I can't be asked. We could chuck a chunk destroyer above one of these and get all the resources, because there's some like decent looking resources. We can fly up the top here. Guardian gem. Ooh. So, as I said, Apotheosis. No, wait, what? Not quite common. Find an item, Apotheosis. Affix. Oh, cool. That's got an affix on it. Nice. Because Apotheosis got added. Okay, a flipping train just happened to drive by as I was saying that. Because Apotheosis got added, lots of stuff has been added to the chest sort of tables, if you know what I mean. So like that, that's total entity gravity is minus 18%. You get some pretty boss like enchantment, sort of not enchantment things from here. Cold damage, do some cold damage with that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave this. We're going to head back home. And we are going to use this spawner. Because I kind of want a Vindicator spawner. We could probably get a decent amount of emeralds out of that later. But we can see, I don't know if this is a thing. If I can. I can. That's awesome. Are you going to spawn? I didn't think about that. I need a Is it a repeater or the other thing? Comparator. I forgot what it was called then, so. Stick a comparator on it. Now it's redstone signaled, if you know what I mean. I could put a lever on this, flip the lever, and this thing will then spawn. So it's default off. Now again, I still need to use a cardboard box on this. I'm going to put the rest away. If I want to move it. I mean, we do want to move it, right? Because otherwise, I think the light, it might work during the nighttime, but let's go find somewhere else to put this. Anything with a glass in the recipe right now seems to lag. I'm not sure why, just a thing. We can do this probably. I'm going to do it in this chunk over here because we haven't got anything in this chunk. Okay, I've set up the mimic. I don't know if it will spawn in the... I mean, the wither spawns. I just saw it spawn actually. Look, you can see the little bit of experience right there. Oh, okay, brilliant. They spawned outside. They've got a ton of health. Flipping heck. I need to turn that off before it spawns more. I need to shut down the... Okay, I've got a couple right there. The way I can get in here, by the way, is you can use travelling stuff. So, never have to... I didn't even need to make this out of the glass. I just like seeing the stuff that's happening in here. So, activation range is 16 blocks. Spawn range is 8. If we go to a spawner, we can see... Oh god, which spawner is it? Spirit? Apotheosis spawner. That's the one we want to look at. You can see all of the bits you can put on here. So, soul lantern means that it ignores light. So, we could just put this out in the open and it would be fine. Spawn count. That one might be good. Maximum entities. So, when it gets to like a certain amount of entities, see 6 right here, it would just stop spawning. Until those entities have disappeared. We've got silent, so we could put some wool on there and it will make all of the chests completely silent. I think that might be a good idea. What was the other thing I wanted to do? No AI is interesting, so we can chuck that on there. They won't attack us. They'll just flop around and do nothing. Spawn delay, yeah, we're going to do that. We need this and clocks. Activation range we don't need to do, because I'm just going to stick a nether star on there, because that means that there's no activation range. It's just always works. We've already did the redstone control. There's the clocks I just said. Ignore conditions. So if you were to have a slime spawner, it requires to be in a slime chunk. It's just how slimes work. But if you chuck a dragon egg on there, it doesn't matter. And it's like, yeah, whatever, I'll just spawn them wherever. You do it with like sheep as well. Sheep can only spawn on grass, I think, or dirt or something like that. So we might actually make a sheep spawner. That might be good. Spawn range. Okay, so we need blaze rods. And then the rest of these are if you hold a nether quartz in your offhand. So blaze. I want to keep them all in here. So we can right click this on there and you see just above where it says redstone controlled, it says spawn range of 9 and then it goes up to 10 and so on. But if we get some quartz, still got a little bit of quartz, it's pretty good. I don't believe it uses the quartz, so we can right click this down and we only need 1, 2, 3. So we want it to be on 3. Or yeah, 3. So now if we zip out of here again, we right click this, they will only spawn in here, I think. This is getting us artifacts, by the way. The whole reason we're doing this is for these artifacts, because they give us some pretty nice things. Like this one, the wearer's attack speed is increased. So if we put those on, we'll find the hand slot. There you go, hand slot. If we were to swing this, you see how the bar like goes all the way back up straight away. If I took this off, okay, never mind. It's still pretty quick anyway. Maybe it's because it's in my inventory. Not sure, but we do that. And then also, if we look at ourselves, we've got like a claw. That's pretty funny. So there you go. There's one in there. There's 3. Brilliant. I might do an auto killing on these as well, if that works. Okay, so that gave us let's get out of it. Yeah. That gave us the mining speed bonus, so that can go on the other. Look at us, we got both claws. Rarg. Let's get these lollipops off. Rarg. I love it. We've also got this necklace. I wore this necklace in, is it the previous All the Mod 7? I can't remember now, but whenever you get attacked, your movement speed like goes ridiculous and you like zoom across the map. It's pretty good. And then we got greatly reduces duration of negative effects. And obviously we got the night vision goggles, which we've got night vision all the time now. So that's pretty good. I might leave the night vision goggles on, to be fair. We could put the panic necklace on. Where's this one going? Spell focus. Okay, I don't have a spell focus, so that's fine. This one can go on our belt. I'm not even going to put it on. Let's turn it off and go kill these. Oh, there's the wither dying as well. Oh, that's pretty good. We got the plastic drinking helmet. I should just show you them in artifacts. There's a ton of them. There's a few that are pretty good. Where's a really good one? So this one here, the villager hat. Super good. Decreases the trading prices from villagers. So you don't have to do any of that, like, you know, turning them into zombies and then curing them and things like that. That does reduce the prices. You just wear the hat. Job done. I really want to get this eternal everlasting beef, which then I think you cook that. Yeah, you cook a everlasting beef and it turns into eternal steak. I want to get this because I want to see if I put it in my backpack, if it will just continuously eat that, and that's me done for food. I don't have to think about it, it's just done. We've got the plastic drinking helmet, decreases the time it takes to eat and drink. decreases the time it takes to eat and drink even more with the novelty drinking helmet. Snorkel means you can just breathe underwater. You've got infinite, like, breathing underwater with the snorkel. That goes on your head, though. So you can't wear the night vision goggles at the same time. We've got the Superstitious hat. I wore this quite a while in my All the Mod 7 because it gives you looting. Like an extra level of looting. I just got this one, the Lucky Scarf. And that one is Fortune. So this one's looting, this one's Fortune. You go invisible if you wear this one, so things can't see you. These goggles work really well with the mech outfit. I didn't notice that before. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I look like Tom Clancy. Not the writer, the Ghost Recon. Do you remember that? What a game. Right, anyway, we got the length of invincibility after taking damage. Increase the length, sorry. So you go invincible after you take a bit of damage. Movement speed after taking damage. You can have a chance of doing lightning, fire, or just damage to anything that you attack. Or something that attacks you. You can move freely underwater. We've already got that because we've got the mech suit. So, This might be really good for people that haven't got the mech suit yet, for example. The cloud in the bottle is funny because it lets you do like a double jump. It lets you go like jump, jump in the air. Obsidian Skull is really good when you like first go to the Nether because you can just like swim around in. Why am I running so fast? Is it because I've got jump boost? Yeah, I had that on. If you press J, which is the same as the Journeyman map, it like increases that. Anyway, yeah, Obsidian Skull is the one that everyone always wants to try and get first because it just stops you taking damage in the Nether pretty much. We just got the antidote vial thing, so no more negative effects, or it reduces them. This one is a magnet. We've got a magnet already, so meh. I really want this crystal heart. That's the one that I am going for, basically. And this increases your max health, so I have even more health. Just have all the health. Amazing. The Helium Flamingo I've never used, and I really want to try it out as well. So these two things, I want this one, but this one will be fun to just try. We've got the mining speed, we've got the attack speed. We've already got these two, so that's pretty good. We've got the power glove. Increases damage dealt by the wearer, so we can punch stuff. Fire gauntlet causes the wearer's melee attacks to cause fire damage. Pocket piston increases knockback by the wearer. Now, I've seen people use this in the past where they like hit a creeper. And it just goes pheom, and it flings off into the distance. So I kind of want to try that one out as well. This vampiric glove might be interesting because you get your health back, but I don't seem to lose any health because I've got the mech suit, so I don't know. The golden hook's pretty good as well because it like increases experience dropped by creatures. So if we were going for experience, I mean we've got 439 levels, so maybe we don't need that, but maybe that would be useful for some of you out there. Thank you, Wither. We've got the Aqua Dasher, allows the wearer to walk on fluids while sprinting. That's pretty cool. So you can like sprint and then walk over fluids. I mean, we can fly, so that doesn't really do anything for us. The bunny hoppers are really good because it means that you don't take full damage and you can jump like 2 blocks. Doesn't really affect us now because we got mech suit again and we've got jetpack, so meh. Kitty slippers, I actually had those on for the longest time. I think I've got them in my system. Yeah, there they are. So we put those on our feet. When you take full damage or any sort of damage, you make a little like meow sound. But it also means that creepers run away from you, so it might be quite useful to have that one, because they will never explode. Running shoes, I wore those for a while in All the Mod 7, and it just means that you have step assist, but we already have step assist because of mech suit. Step assist. Ah. Steadfast spikes. I've never used these ones, but reduce. Wow. Grants immunity to knockback, so you can't be knocked back. That's pretty good. Flippers increase water, like agility in water, so you just like zoom in water. Again, we've already got that. Thank you, mech suit. So mech suit sort of like completely nullifies the need for this mod, other than the fact that there's a villager hat and eternal stake. So these two are the only things we're really looking for, but I would ideally want the crystal heart. Also, there's a whoopee cushion which makes you fart, which is brilliant. I think it's the same as farting enabled. So this is from Evilcraft. If you press P, that's how you do it. Someone mentioned it in one of my previous episodes. So that's what I was, I was like, why am I farting so much? That's ate a lot of beans or something that day. But yeah, the only two we are really looking for is these two. It'd be nice to get the crystal heart, but I think it's time to automate this. There we go. I was just putting some of the clocks on there. It took over a stack. That was a lot. Flip in loads of them, and then we need some sugar as well. I probably need more sugar than that. Who knows? I could probably calculate it from up the top there, but it is fine. I am the fast. I like that. And then I also need a nether star for this. Nether star. Nether achievement. Factory ready. Spawn count we could put up to, I think it's 16 is the highest. Gas tiers must be right. Max entities. Max entities is the thing we're looking for. I don't need to do it on this spawner, to be fair, but I am going to because why not? This can only go up to 32. Might as well chuck that on. Creating a horde. So this one needs to go that direction. I have put a redstone block under this, and in there, I think if I jump and then put on hover mode, I can click on it without being affected by the vector plates right there. But I've got looting and sharpness. There we go. Get out of there. Turn that on. Once it starts up, it should just start spitting out loads of... Oh, I need a vacuum hopper. Oh, no. Regular old vacuum hopper will do us. Stick it there. And then... end a chest. Once again, we stick that underneath. And then... there you go. Hopefully we'll get all of the bits we need from this. Artifacts. Well, we got the crystal heart. That's the one we wanted. We got the villager hat. What was the last thing we wanted? We wanted the everlasting beef. Everlasting beef, we're going to put that on. But first... okay, they're empty. Oh, I guess we just need to eat up. And they'll fill up, like regular. Can we get another one? We've only got one belt slot, so otherwise... that would be a bit OP, I suppose. Do we only have one belt slot? Charm, belt, ring. Okay. Do they not have any rings? Doesn't look like it. What other things do we get? So, more experience. We got the novelty drinking helmet. That's pretty good. I think this one's rarer than the rest. Got the aquadashers. We got this more fortune, basically. It's pretty good. Snorkel. Not bad. Not bad at all. I am probably just going to lob these away. And I'm going to cook up this beef and put it in my backpack. And that'll be our food from now on, hopefully. Backpacks, take the bread out. I think bread's the only thing in there that I've been surviving on bread. Oh, okay. I don't take I don't have... oh, I just ate it. Right, let's chuck this back on. And let's have a look in the bag. Oh, there's a cooldown on it, though. That's pretty good. So you can't just eat. Oh, that's really good. Okay, cool. So we've got infinite food right there. Nice one. Right, I might call that an episode. But first, we have to go check on the SPS. So, Everbright. 158. It is just down to power at this point. Processing rate is not amazing. It's fine. I wonder if these have filled up yet. Well, we can tell. So, in my previous series, the thing that I had struggled with was getting enough plutonium, or polonium, sorry, to get us like anything. But then I had like ridiculous amounts of power. Because it was like 25... it was 25 million, not 1 million you get from the mycelial reactor. I might have to set that up again. Just because. Also, this does look like Mickey Mouse, like I said last episode. It's a very wonky white Mickey Mouse right there. Right, I'm going to call it there. So let's have a look at the stats. We are currently at... over 5 days. What did I say that I wanted to do before we hit 5 days? I think it was get a gravitational unit, which is 3 antimatter. So we didn't get there, but we made a good start. So no, it was get the infinite storage disk, which I definitely did, which is pretty good. Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So our next task is to get all of the paint off of the banister right here. Marj is actually just putting some paint stripper on the paint down there. And then what we can do, well, you can see it right here. It bubbles up, and then you can just scrape it off. Can I get past you, because I want to show the downstairs. This is something that Marj did yesterday. It's pretty awesome. Thank you very much. So as you can see right here.
I may have applied some more there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't touch it then. But right here, this is like completely sort of sanded and everything as well. And we've got like this to do still. Marj did all the way up here. I didn't help with any of this. I feel a bit bad about it, but we're gonna try and get all of this off today and then get it painted. There is like some dust and stuff, so we need to like give it a vacuum afterwards as well. But yeah, that's we're cracking on. Once this is done, this is like the image you get when you walk in, so it's not the best right now. So it'd be nice to get this done at least, so then, you know, as you walk in, you've got the nice look of the stairs. We still need to paint this wall as well. And up there. Because all the all the lights are hanging out right now. But yeah, once we've painted all of this and painted this, we're going to sort some it for the floor. But it's not a priority right now. But yeah, that's where we got today.